Ever wake up feeling like your brain never actually went to sleep? You got the hours, but the mental fog is still there. The truth is, your brain needs the right kind of wind down to truly recharge at night. A few small habits before bed can help your mind reset, reduce stress, and dramatically improve the quality of your sleep. In this video, we're going over 5 simple nighttime habits that help your brain recover so you wake up clearer, calmer, and ready for the day. Dim the lights and reduce screen exposure at least 1 hour before bed to help your brain prepare for sleep. Your brain is extremely sensitive to light, especially the bright blue light coming from phones, tablets, computers, and televisions. When your eyes detect that bright light at night, your brain receives the signal that it is still daytime, which suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy. As a result, even if your body is tired, your brain may stay alert and restless. Creating a dim, calm environment about an hour before bedtime allows your brain to slowly switch into its nighttime mode. This doesn't mean you have to sit in darkness, but try using softer lamps, warm-colored lighting, or small bedside lights instead of bright overhead lights. Another helpful step is putting your phone away earlier than usual. Many people scroll through social media or watch videos in bed, and that constant stream of information keeps the brain stimulated when it should be winding down. Try setting a simple rule, such as placing your phone on a charger across the room or outside the bedroom. If you enjoy reading at night, choose a physical book or an e-reader with a warm light setting instead of a bright screen. You can also replace screen time with relaxing activities like stretching, listening to calm music, or preparing for the next day. Over time, your brain begins to associate dim lights and quiet activities with sleep. That routine becomes a signal that it's time to slow down, clear out the day's mental clutter, and allow the brain to begin its overnight repair process. This simple habit can make it much easier to fall asleep and helps your brain recharge more effectively during the night. Write down tomorrow's tasks or lingering thoughts before bed to clear mental clutter and calm your brain. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to fall asleep is not physical discomfort, but mental noise. Your brain may start replaying conversations, worrying about unfinished work, or reminding you of tasks you need to do the next day. When these thoughts keep circulating, your brain stays in problem-solving mode instead of switching into rest mode. A simple solution is doing a quick brain dump on paper before going to bed. Take a notebook and spend 5 minutes writing down anything that's on your mind. It might be tomorrow's to-do list, reminders, worries, or even ideas you don't want to forget. The act of writing tells your brain that these thoughts have been stored somewhere safe and do not need to be processed right now. Many people find that once the thoughts are on paper, their mind feels noticeably lighter. You can keep the list simple. For example, write 3 priorities for tomorrow, any errands you need to run, and anything that is worrying you. If a problem feels stressful, jot down the next small step you could take the next day. This reduces uncertainty and makes your brain feel more in control. Some people also like to end the list with one positive note, such as something good that happened that day or something they are looking forward to tomorrow. Over time, this nightly habit becomes a mental shutdown ritual. Instead of lying in bed with racing thoughts, your brain recognizes that planning time is over and recovery time has begun. That shift allows your brain to relax, making it easier to drift into deeper, more restorative sleep. Practice slow breathing or light relaxation for a few minutes to signal your brain that it is time to power down. Throughout the day, your brain is constantly processing information, making decisions, and reacting to stress. By nighttime, it may still be operating at a high alert level, especially if you've had a busy or stressful day. Slow breathing exercises are one of the simplest ways to shift your nervous system from an alert state into a calm one. When you breathe slowly and deeply, your body activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which tells your brain that it is safe to relax. You don't need a complicated routine to make this work. Even 2 to 5 minutes can make a difference. One easy technique is the 4-6 breathing pattern. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, then breathe out gently through your mouth for 6 seconds. The longer exhale helps your body release tension and slow your heart rate. As you repeat the pattern, your brain gradually shifts away from racing thoughts. Some people like to combine breathing with light stretching, such as rolling the shoulders, gently stretching the neck, or relaxing the jaw muscles. These small movements release physical tension that can keep the brain in a state of alertness. You might also try lying in bed and mentally scanning your body from head to toe, relaxing each area one by one. This kind of relaxation routine becomes a powerful signal to your brain that the day is ending. Just like a computer that needs to shut down properly, your brain benefits from a gradual wind-down process instead of going straight from activity to sleep. Making this a nightly habit trains your brain to slow its activity, making it easier to fall asleep and helping the brain perform its overnight cleanup and memory processing more effectively. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and alcohol close to bedtime so your brain can enter deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. What you consume in the evening can strongly influence how well your brain sleeps at night. For example, caffeine can stay active in your body for 6 to 8 hours, sometimes even longer depending on your metabolism. That late afternoon coffee, energy drink, or strong tea might still be stimulating your brain long after you get into bed. Caffeine blocks adenosine, a chemical that helps build sleep pressure in the brain, which means your brain stays more alert when it should be winding down. Alcohol can also interfere with brain recovery during sleep. While it may make you feel sleepy at first, alcohol actually disrupts the deeper stages of sleep that the brain relies on for memory consolidation and cellular repair. Many people notice they wake up more often during the night after drinking alcohol. Heavy meals late at night can have a similar effect. When your digestive system is working hard to process a large or rich meal, your body stays more active instead of entering a restful state. That activity can cause discomfort, acid reflux, or restlessness that prevents deep sleep. A better strategy is to finish larger meals 2 to 3 hours before bedtime and keep late snacks light if you need one. Something simple like yogurt, a banana, or a small handful of nuts is usually easier for the body to handle. Choosing herbal tea instead of caffeinated drinks in the evening can also help your brain relax. By giving your body time to digest and avoiding stimulants, you allow your brain to move smoothly into the deeper sleep stages that are essential for learning, memory, and overall brain recovery. Keep a consistent bedtime routine so your brain learns when it is time to wind down and recharge. Your brain thrives on patterns and rhythms, especially when it comes to sleep. The internal clock in your brain, known as the circadian rhythm, responds strongly to regular habits. When you go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time each day, your brain begins to anticipate sleep and prepares your body in advance. This preparation includes releasing sleep hormones, lowering body temperature, and slowing mental activity. Without a routine, your brain has to guess when sleep will happen, which can make falling asleep more difficult. Creating a simple nighttime routine helps train your brain that sleep is approaching. The routine does not need to be complicated. It might include dimming the lights, washing your face, brushing your teeth, putting away devices, and reading or stretching for a few minutes. The key is consistency. When these actions happen in the same order each night, they become cues that trigger sleepiness in the brain. Think of it like a series of signals telling your brain that the day is ending. Many people notice that once their routine becomes established, they begin feeling sleepy even before getting into bed. That is your brain responding to the pattern. A consistent bedtime routine also helps stabilize mood, concentration, and memory because the brain gets reliable time to perform its overnight maintenance processes. Even on weekends, try to keep your sleep schedule relatively close to your weekday routine. Large changes can confuse your internal clock and make Monday mornings much harder. By giving your brain predictable sleep signals every night, you create the ideal conditions for deeper rest and better mental recovery.